Going live, baby. We're going live. We're doing it. We're going in. We're going in. What's up, you guys? It's G here. How's everybody doing today? Oh, shit. We just lost a viewer. Damn it. How's everyone doing? Welcome to a live stream. Let's go over the market today. Over 3%. 3.15% up. 12 points. And crazy. Just insane day. I want to go over what happened today, basically just a recap, and then we'll talk about a couple events that are coming up tomorrow and Friday, and I'll give you guys my opinion if this is the next bull run or where I'm seeing us headed and stuff, and then we'll go over a few stocks too. We'll cover the SPY chart and then we'll go over a few stocks. I got a few on the list, but you guys can definitely put them in the chat and be happy to cover those. I got my boy Trippy in here. Are you live? And he's not gonna tune in right now. He's in the Discord, but he's not, so we're just gonna go without him. If you guys are
Hello.
watching,
Good
yeah.
afternoon or good evening,
What's up? What's
everybody.
up? What's up? What's up? I thought you weren't here, brother. Come on, you got me scared. That was just
I was
fake.
making food, my bad. Did you mention a bull rally? Cause I'm on the
Yes,
same
sir.
page as
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Let's
Possibly,
talk about it.
possibly. Short-term bull rally. Okay, at least the story. We're gonna go with the story. But let me ask the people watching this back later if you guys can just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you guys know when we go live and you can catch us live and just interact and add your tickers to the list. So what's
I'm
up, Trippy?
telling you, we
Yes, sir.
rallied because the United States of America made it to the round of 16 in the
Oh
World
my
Cup.
God.
Let's
That's
go.
like big brain DD actually. That's not what I was thinking, but that is a good thesis actually too. Now we were talking about the bull rally for a while. Should we pull up the chart first, or actually I need to share my screen. I didn't know you were gonna tune in. Let me do that really quick for the boy in the back. Screen number 2. I got 3 screens here. Let me know when you can tune in and when you can see it. You see it? Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. What's next? What's next? What did I say I was doing next? Oh, we're gonna do charts. Should we do
Wow.
charts? Well,
What a
yeah, we're
crazy day.
insane day, and it could just be the beginning. I think tomorrow we chop it up, but actually, let me cover what caused the rally. You're saying it's the U.S. winning and going into the knockout round. But today, I don't know if you followed up, but Mr. Jerome Powell actually spoke in an interview. Not sure the name of the event or whatever, but this man came in there with a bunch of confidence. He was like, let me actually just read some quotes. So let me tell you, the Dow gained 737 points, 2.2%, S&P 3.1%, Nasdaq 4.4. Now Nasdaq is like tech and high growth and everything, so more like a risk on kind of environment right now. All 3 indexes spent most of the day in the red, and then the man with the hammer came out, and or the rocket this time. He came through, and basically he just had some confidence out of nowhere. He says it makes sense to moderate the pace of our rate increases as we approach the level of restraint that will be sufficient to bring inflation down. Now, me and you both know, Trippy, that the rates are not where they need to be to bring inflation down, but the market loved what he was saying, basically because it's nothing new, right? You got anything to add? Or you want me to finish this? Anyway, okay, he's gonna let me finish. The time
Yeah.
for
Go
moderating
ahead
the
and finish.
pace of rates increase may come as soon as December's meeting. So yeah, a lot of this stuff we've kind of been in the air about. Okay, maybe possibly not pivoting, but slowing down might come in this next 50 basis point. Or if it was like going to be further down, like 2023, then it would be bad for the market. But nothing new came out of this, and he just sounded really uh confident, really convincing, and just real composed. He didn't sound like scary, panicking. He wasn't looking afraid, or he wasn't looking scary. So for the most part, I think the market took everything pretty well.
Yeah.
Um,
He sold everybody on it for sure.
for sure, for sure. But hey, I remember 2008 or something. People said that the market's not going to go down when everybody's expecting it to go down, and then when people finally like come out of the hole and like, okay, maybe everything is fine, okay, maybe I can start buying back in, then wham, you get hit with it. So do you think maybe we're at that time, or is it still too early to decide?
I feel like there is still a lot of investors who don't believe the bottom is in yet,
Hmm.
and
But
I also believe that. Okay, so here's the thing: we all expected a bull rally towards the end of the year, um, mainly around election time, correct?
or after election, right? After
Yeah.
election, because there's more
So
certainty.
yeah,
Hmm. Are you gonna
I
follow
believe
up with that or what?
yeah, I believe we're still gonna run going into the end of December.
Yeah, same. Because we have like the seasonality, right? People are gonna say, "Oh, we got the what's it called? The Santa rally. We got the tax harvest rally." Well, the tax harvest is bearish, but people start buying in towards the end of December after they start selling in November. Then they can start buying. Kind of like, actually take that back. They don't start buying until next year and beginning of January. But I think what's really causing this semi bull rally is just the confidence. Like I said, he was basically real reassurance, and basically maybe he knows the data. Like the data is starting to show a little bit now. It's not enough data, but the market's gonna take anything it can and just run with it. Basically, now rate hikes are meant to be lower rate hikes are meant to lower the rate of inflation by reducing economic demand. So that's what we're trying to kill. And then the stock market is pleased to. So the stock market is pleased to see that the hit to the economy has an end in sight. So that's what I'm saying. Like data's coming in bad. Like not so many jobs are out there. What else? Some of the other stuff. There was something that came out today. We'll pivot to the economic event. Oh, it was the private payrolls or something. There was like lot less jobs out there, so that's showing like signs that the stuff that they were doing, that the Fed's doing, is kind of helping, right? That's why stocks are extending that larger rally into Wednesday, up over 10% from its lowest close of the year. Here's what he said. Overall, this speech will likely be bullish for the markets in the near term, and that's what basically we're trying to say. I will say this is kind of early though, because we still haven't got the Fed decision on what, the 13th, or was it next week or 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, and on Friday we've got big data. So I think this is like a sigh of relief, but on Wednesday we've got huge data coming out. This is what I'm pivoting over to now. This week, let's see what we got, and we can actually, if I find the data I was talking about earlier, we can pull it up. Today is Wednesday. What came out? ADP 127. So this is basically what I was showing you guys. The private payrolls and stuff are just like, and my computer's slow, so this is taking a little bit longer. If you guys are tuning in, comment any tickers you guys want me to cover in a bit. We'll take a look at a few stocks and then hit the like button if you don't mind. ADP National Employment Report, monthly change in non-farm private employment. And so, like I said, we want less numbers out there. And so the forecast was 200. Previous was, so definitely getting hit in the demand side for jobs and stuff. So that's good for the market. And that's what's killing demand. And I guess this was good news. Where's my economic calendar? Okay, there we go. So that was good for today. And then after, what was it? Then Jerome Powell started speaking down here. And after that was game over for everything. We just started gassing. Now, what I want to talk about tomorrow is core PCE. We've got that coming out, and jobless claims. Those would be kind of decent. They could move the market a little bit. But the big thing is going to be on Friday, the non-farm payrolls. This thing right here. This is, and I can just expand it for y'all really quick. Oh, and just cut me off, Trippy, if you want to add anything. I tend to talk fast and stuff, so.
Yeah, just I do believe the U.S. dollar currency index is bullish at the moment. Just wanted to throw that out there. And
Yeah.
energy stocks, I'm bullish on them at the moment. Just to throw
Yes,
that
sir.
out there.
Yes, sir. You said the currency's bullish. Do you mean it's? Wait, I'm confused on that. We'll talk about the currency in a bit.
Yeah,
But
for
I do
sure.
agree, energy's bullish. Let me just cover this U.S. non-farm payrolls. This is Friday. This is the big thing that we're looking at. We're supposed to have a decrease from 315. Wait, this hasn't came out.
Just want to say one more thing. A lot of
Go ahead,
blackouts
King.
happening in the West Coast. The
Again?
plug, where you at? Exactly. You're not here because your power's out, buddy, probably.
Fuck,
A lot of
fuck.
people in the LA area that I'm keeping in
Power
contact
outages?
with. Yep.
Let me at him real quick, see if he plugs up in here. The plug, are you there? Let me see, are you alive? He was watching, last I heard, he was watching the Mexico game. Then he disappeared. Damn, rip Mexico. They just couldn't get it done today.
Yeah, a
Oh, yeah.
lot of the blame goes on the coach, in my opinion, for not
Oh, yeah.
building a better roster. Leaving out
For real.
Chicharito Hernandez, that was a big no-no.
He's kind of hype, but they left out Jimenez and they left out my guy, what's his name? The little kid, the little short dude, 5'6". A lot of potential. The other guy.
Marcelo Flores.
No, it was a different guy. Anyway, this is coming out on Friday. This is the thing that I'm talking about. Sorry, we got distracted, but this hasn't came out. This was the last released. Let me just look at the expectations. Okay, here we go. Where we at? Friday, non-payrolls, 200s expected. Forecast. Wait, last previous. What was the highlight on here? Sorry, previous. That's what it is. Forecast. That's what we got here. What did I just say? Oh, fuck. Forecast. No, this was last time. Previous 261. Forecast is 200. That's what we're looking for. This is going to be big. It's going to definitely confirm the jobs listings and all this other stuff that we were talking about. And you guys can remember last time we've had that big data was back in November 2nd, right? It said November 2nd. I think it was actually when Jerome Powell spoke also. Where we at? Right here? Yeah, right here. So Jerome Powell spoke this day, and then we also had bad data, or good data, which was bad data. And so we just started selling off. Right now, we're trading higher than both of these scenarios, or both of these events. So that's not good. So if we get bad non-farm payrolls, we're going to come back down pretty aggressively. At least, I would say like 390 would be a safe bet. So that's the data. But today we don't have that data just yet. So what are we looking at? Well, we got an ascending triangle or ascending wedge here, and we've been kind of covering this one on the channel for a bit now. And then the other one that we added was this downtrend down here, which we've basically been respecting. Every time we go up there, we come back. And so we kind of talked about 408 being in the picture. And we said as long as we held this uptrend here, we were still bullish. And we said we could retouch the 393 level, which we did, because there was a double top, maybe a potential head and shoulders here. And so those were just scenarios, right? And so now we've got this area here in red. This is basically what I think is going to happen. Maybe we chop it up tomorrow. Friday, we get the data, and that's going to either break us down or we're going to just skyrocket. My opinion is the data comes in cooked, so maybe it comes in higher. And so basically, we probably break through the downtrend resistance, going to December with the bull run rally, and then maybe complete this wedge and then finally break down. Because there's still a little bit of room in this triangle wedge. So, right, we probably don't break out of this formation till later in the year, end of December, probably. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think, Trippy? Something like that? Brother's cooking his food, so he might not be available right now. So, what was I saying? I guess just be cautious, because if the data does come out really good, like, so here's the scenarios for the non-farm payrolls. People are hiring for season and stuff, so the numbers could come in hot, and that would be bad for the data, and we could have a move like this. But if the data comes in expected or something, we're going to break out of this downtrend resistance. And we could probably see, what, like 420, 430. Then we're talking about these higher ranges down here, right here, like 420, possibly 430 by the end of the year. So that's what we're looking at there. Tomorrow, though, like I said, probably just chop it up and just hang around here and then just wait on data. So no big sell-off. I don't think we could see a sell-off, but there's so much hype going on right now with the market. I think we just kind of chill, maybe slight tilt to the downside, but nothing aggressive, I don't think. And then, you know, Friday we're gonna get the big data, and that's gonna confirm if we go up or down. So that is what I see on SPY. And then we got bullish momentum, of course. So yeah, That's what I'm seeing there, fellas. What else, Trippy? What you got? You still in here? You disappeared. Just gonna go back and recap. Why was Wednesday's stock market premature, or was it the surge premature? Market surge after Jerome Powell gave a speech on the monetary policy. Investors focus on the idea that the Fed will moderate the pace of future interest rates. However, that doesn't mean that the bank will actually keep the monetary policy at restrictive levels for an extended period. So it's premature. It can be premature. What the Federal Reserve said wasn't any big surprise, right? Wall Street said what it wanted to hear. So they're going to take all the good stuff out of it and just ignore all the bad stuff. And so short term, that's what we're thinking. We can continue going up, possibly 420. 408 was basically in the books, or in the was it card in the cards or whatever. 420 possibly too, just based off of maybe a December rally. Yeah, so that's what it is. That's how it is right now. But like I said, we have big events Friday, and then I think in a week or two, the 13th. Let's just look ahead to next week and just to see if we have a big week next week too. So next week, nothing here. What we're gonna do is control find Powell. Okay, he doesn't show up. Rate or decision. Let's see if we can control find decision. How do you spell decision? No, that doesn't. Rate. Let's control find rate. I don't see any rate. Okay, so there's nothing here. Okay, so nothing big from control find. And then next week, let's just look at the 3 stars. We got non-manufacturing PMIs. Okay, that might be big. PPI, okay, the producers whatever index. Michigan inflation expectations. So some big stuff. Core PPI, yeah, so core PPI, but that's not till the end of Friday. I mean, till the end of the week, Friday. Non-farm, yeah, nothing really too crazy. We have the ISMs, and then on Friday we got the PPI. So those 2 things look big, and then everything else is chilling. I think we got some OPEC meetings. So next week, just the ISM non-manufacturing PMI and PPI, core PPI, over month PPI. So we could continue on this rally. We do have China stuff, news, and all that external events that could affect the market a little bit, but I think we're well on our way to continue this uptrend as long as we hold this ascending support. Bulls are in control right now. Bullish momentum. MACD is above. Yep. So we're chilling, I think, guys. Trippy, you got anything to add? Damn, boy's cooking his food still. All right, so let's go over a couple stocks. If you guys have any tickers, put them in the chat. I think I'm going to start with SoFi. I think this is one of my favorite ones going into this one. This is one that we talked about in just a few, maybe just the last live stream. I talked about this one. It's been just oversold. There's like a lot of bad press on it, a lot of like fear with the interest rates going up. But if the storyline holds about, maybe pausing and stuff, I think a lot of the companies that are going to perform well are going to be like banks. So definitely be looking at SoFi, be looking at JP Morgan. I think a lot of the stocks just started going up, but definitely be looking at some. See, this one's actually, wow, this is JP Morgan. This one's already breaking out. This one's nice, 138, and this one's actually done a huge move from its last earnings. It's up about 35%. This one can probably go up to 143, I would think. Yeah, the JP Morgan's definitely a good one. I didn't have it on my radar, but now I'll definitely watch this one. But let's go back to SoFi. So banks, anything financials and stuff are going to do good right now if that storyline holds. And I do like SoFi because if it can hold this support right here, which it's about 380 to, I think it's going to retouch the 480. If it can retouch like 495 and hold this level, so maybe like go up here, bounce off of it, then we can come back down to our next big resistance down here, which will probably be, there's one that's like 530, I think, and then the big one's going to be up here. But let's start with the small steps here. I think this is something that can possibly be bullish for us soon, and we're basically getting in early because the momentum is still bearish. but it is starting to pivot, so that's what I'm looking at there. And I think it's the same thing on the 1 hour, so let me just reset the chart. Yeah, the MACD, I mean, it's just been coiling up. So bullish cope, not cope, bullish, just not divergence, but momentum, bullish momentum. Yep, we're going up higher. I think what could happen with this one, we could even consolidate a little bit here, which is totally fine, and then finally break out. So that'll be something I'm looking at. But this is a very big, strong level here. I guess psychologically 5, or really 480. This range here. I'll be looking at this one for sure, though. Yes, sir. What's the next one on my list? If you guys have any ones you want me to look at, oh, XPEV. We just talked about this one in my last stream as well. I got out of this one way too early, but I did make some profits on this one. But this one was the China stuff. So basically I'm covering XPEV, and this one's up 48%. But we did talk about this one in our last stream. Let me just go over it really quick. So they were going to report earnings, was it today? Yeah, I think it was today. And I was basically following the Neo mentality, the psychology from Neo. Neo was like beat down. So let me show you Neo really quick. Neo was down here. They missed on earnings, but they were so beat up so much that they still went up about 10%. I was not expecting a 48% move from XPEV. I think it has something to do with maybe their earnings, but also just the sentiment, the bullish sentiment in China reopening and stuff. So yeah, way far exceeded my expectations. I was basically playing this downtrend break. It retouched this low down here, and it held very well. So I was playing the same thing as Neo, but man, I did not expect anything like this. So I think in the short term, it has ran a lot. So what I'm looking for, maybe a small pullback. We could possibly even do like a Fibonacci. I haven't done this. We're just going to try it out. But from the low here to the high, we could see a pullback to like, what, 940 and 950. And that kind of makes sense, right? So we have nice support levels here. So we do like, let's just do it here. So we could see a small pullback. It also is like consolidating. Let me just remove everything, actually remove all the drawings. So on the smaller time frame, let's see what we got. It's like forming kind of a pennant, I would say. Let's just do the pennant, like an ascending wedge pennant. So it looks like it's been consolidating most of the day after the big run. So it could be getting ready for a breakout to the, even go higher, or we could finally break down. So this one is definitely one that I'll be looking into, maybe going into tomorrow. China stocks right now are very volatile. The MACD did turn around underneath, so it could mean maybe we break underneath, but there is a lot of bullish momentum going into this one right now. But yeah, that's my second one. What else do we got? Let me quickly look at Neo. Actually, Neo, Baba. So I did XPEV, right? But you can do Neo, you can do Baba, you can do Pendual. There's a lot of stocks you can watch, and this one hasn't really 21%. That's crazy too. Just China stuff today was insane, actually. It's insane, yeah. Baba doesn't do as well for some reason, but this one's still bullish, and technically might be a little bit better chart because it hasn't ran that much. So let's just see where, kind of like an idea of where it's at. Trippy, you here? What's up? You disappeared. Let me know if you're here. Let's just add the candles there. So, I guess this one's still early. It got nice support level here, like here and here. So that'd be our nice support. What level is that? Like 77, 78? That's gonna be our level to watch to break to the downside, I would say. But right now it's still bullish, I would say. Could pull back, maybe come back down to 84 and then keep going up. So I would be watching something like right here. So just watch a pullback there and maybe continue going. But yeah, China stocks are like XPEV. And then now let's talk about Snow. This is my third one, I think. This one just had an earnings move or whatever. I did an iron condor. So basically I was selling a call, selling a put, and then buying a call and buying a put for insurance. So basically the idea is for it to stay in between these ranges, and it's basically going to kill all the premium of this one and these down here. And basically I collect the premium, and these are just basically like leverages, like a safety net in case it goes over or under. So that's basically the one that I was doing. I'm probably gonna sell it tomorrow at like maybe it says it's a 500% play. I was basically betting $20 for a return of 80, so basically 100. It was going for like 15 for 85, but it wouldn't fill, so I just slapped on the ask. So that's still a 400%, maybe 500% profit. That's if it holds until Friday. If it holds under 38 and 32, then I'll collect about a 500% profit, but I'm probably not going to do that because it's so volatile. Tomorrow it's just going to start moving insane. And that's why it's on my list for tomorrow, because they sold off after hours for earnings, but they beat earnings and then they reassured their guidance or something. So it was actually bullish. So the sell-off, I think, was unintentional. It came down to like 125, 123, 24, and then it closed up at 135. I'm not sure what it's at right now, actually. Let me pull it up really quick. It must be trending. Yeah, it's still trending. So this is the one that I'm interested in. It's at 135. So tomorrow, I think I'll probably end up selling my convert for like a lot less profit, but profit's profit. I need to take the profit while I can. And I expect this one to possibly launch back up to like maybe 45, 40, 42, or at least the high of today, just because they beat earnings and they also reassured their guidance. They corrected their guidance. The MACD is flipping basically bullish too. And there was one other thing on this one. Oh yeah, and then the market's low-key kind of bullish as well. So this one's one that I'll look to the upside. Premium kill is already behind us. The IV like earnings premium and stuff is already priced in, so you'll be getting calls at a much cheaper price because the IV crush. So that's the one that I'm looking at. That's my number 3 play, I think. And what else do we got? If you guys have any tickers, put them in the comments too, please. If you're watching this back later, you can't, well, you can just let me know and I'll cover them when I can. But yeah, so we got SoFi, XPEV, and all the China family. Then we got Snow. I think Snow's gonna be good. We had a few other earnings plays. Okta, I think, did really good. It went up after earnings, and I was gonna play this one, but I just didn't. I couldn't do it. It was too risky. I think the premium was like super expensive, and it was only expected to move 10%. So yeah, it was too much. And then the other one was CRM, but it's kind of a boomer stock, so I didn't expect it to move this much either. So that's why I went with Snow. So my 4th play is DraftKings, and this is one that we just looked at before I went live stream. This looks actually kind of nice. We've got this big downtrend. It's just been basically being like getting pushed down. It comes down, comes down, comes down. We could come back down again, but I think this time we break through the resistance, right? So I think we have a little bit more room to go up here and maybe like higher 15s, the higher 15s. It also looks like it's low-key doing an inverse head and shoulders maybe, or a bull flag. You can look at it like a bull flag here, right? Or you could do maybe like a weird ass inverse head and shoulders. So if it breaks out of this, it's going to be bullish. And if it breaks out of this downtrend, I think it's going to be bullish too. So this is DraftKings. I think this one might be interesting for sure. Plus, it's like at a nice support, like what would say $15. It's actually going up after hours. It's almost up 1%. Yeah, it's at a really good support level. Kind of a, if you ignore this, it looks like a descending triangle, which means we've been consolidating for a while and we're gonna break up or down soon. So kind of low-key nice, huh? Trippy, you there? You still gone, brother? You still gone?
I'm right here paying attention.
What are you thinking of the plays so far? China's are bullish or no?
Am I bullish on China stocks? Well,
Yeah.
for the moment, you can play China stocks on the safe side just because the market is rallying, and it did rally pretty strong, and it might carry on rallying later on. Just
Yeah.
play safe, play your money safe. Don't forget, profit is profit. Even quick
Yep.
profit is nice profit.
Right.
But don't. Here's some financial advice for sure. Don't invest everything you got into one thing. Be very diverse, because once a stock goes down, be sure to cut your losses and try to gain it back somewhere else. Because if you throw it all into like a Chinese stock, especially,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't always rally with the market, and it doesn't always. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's good advice. Basically, don't invest money you can't lose. Is that again?
Yeah. Yes.
So what plays are on your list? I basically covered the plays that's on my list. We talked a little bit of the SPY. Did you get a chance to hear the SPY breakdown? Or should we go over this one again?
Yeah, we could
How you
just.
feeling?
You wanna? Well, I'll be honest with you. I think we might go back to 393 end of the week, which is
Mm-hmm.
possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was thinking
Um,
398 or retouch 400. Make sure we can hold it or something.
yeah, I think we'll still be choppy for the rest of this week.
Mm-hmm.
Unless something crazy just comes out of the blue and
Yeah.
just disrupts the market like crazy. But
Mm-hmm.
I think we should be fine. If you have calls, if you have puts, I think you'll make money in both ways if you do play it smart.
And you take your profits.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Let's not forget we have the United States playing on Saturday, so Friday
Yep.
could be volatile in my opinion, and Monday we could uh, make a strong push for the upside or downside.
Yes, sir. So here are my breakouts. So this is we've got the ascending wedge, right? We've got this huge downtrend that everybody and their mama knows about, right? But I think tomorrow, or let me just add some context. Friday we have data. Tomorrow we have like small data, but I think tomorrow we kind of digest this huge move and just consolidate, just go sideways like you're saying. And then Friday, based off that data, we break up or we break down because that data is going to be big. It's job data. And so, like you're saying, Friday could be volatile. I think everything you said kind of lines up to some of my thesis. And also, Friday, we're going to find out if we can break this resistance that we, have trouble breaking like 4 times, basically. It's going to be. So, what do you think?
Yeah, and can all
Okay,
play out.
bet. Okay. So those are the stocks and then I covered SoFi, XPEV, Snow, and DraftKings. Do you have any tickers you want to cover? See how long we've been on, 30 minutes, okay. Any tickers on your end that you want me to look at or add some thought to? What you playing? What you playing this week? Lee Auto. Oh, look at Lee Auto. Fuck. The $20 put or calls for Lee Auto. Trippy, what are your plays? You looking at your watch list right now or what?
Yeah. So in my watch list, believe it or not, I have CLNE, Clean Energy Fuels. I'm
Ooh,
taking an
spicy.
eye on that. It's been
Oh yeah.
rallying over the past week
Mm-hmm.
after being bearish for the monthly chart.
Yeah.
I'm taking a look at that. I'm also taking a look at the SPY. I'm taking a look at Bitcoin as well.
Oh,
And
okay.
I am looking at I think that's all, to be honest. This whole week I've just been on the sideline chilling. Um, BBW. Let's
BBW?
throw a little meme stock in there. It's been doing nicely.
Oh, wow. Build a bear workshop. What
Yes.
happened to this? Is it getting bought out or what? Declared bankruptcy and people bought it up? Wow.
Let's do it. Let's pump it.
Pump it. It's already up. I didn't know this happened today. What happened to this? It broke out. This looks like a nice little cup and handle that I had right here, huh?
I'm saying, you know, quick profit is profit. You know, I got my eyes in the best. Come on.
You got your eyes in the money, bro. I know you. You stingy with it. You guys share the plays with us next time. I bet you was in here early too, huh? You was in this
Oh
one
yeah,
early.
quick profits. I'm talking. I bought in at around $12, $13.
Yeah, and you're out, or you still in?
Hodling for now. Uh, we'll see what
You got
happens by the end of this week, shall we?
yeah, you got them heavy steel balls, huh? Just thick.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I would have already took profits honestly. It looks like it's at the top range here. It could just chop it up in here for a bit. I don't know, and then maybe make the next leg up for you, and then you're gonna take profits.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. I would probably just let it chill for a bit and then start getting call or put debit call credit spreads. Start selling call credit spreads.
What do you think about CLNE though?
CLNE? That was the clean energy one, right? I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's got another retouch of what, like $7. Wants to go back up to 750. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but percentage wise, that's a good move right there. It just started breaking out too, so another 10% move up. What do you think? Another 10% move up? Making higher
Sounds good.
lows, possibly. Are you in it already? A lot
Yeah,
of
I
people are
have
like in.
a couple hundred shares on it.
Wow, you didn't tell us about this one. No, this is nice actually. Above like this level here, it's like my opinion personally, like it's a really strong support. Like it was a strong resistance. It finally looks like it's breaking above. You see, it comes down, bounces off of it. So,
Yeah, I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if this made new all-time highs, to be honest.
you think so? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves now. Come on now. You talking about like this up here, like $18? I mean,
I think it's
that's
possible. 15 at
I don't
least.
know. Wow, you ambitious. Let's just say that. I think it's like consolidating right now. It's got like lower highs, but now it's making higher lows. So it's basically consolidating. So I think it's gonna be a while before you even get there. I think it might just kind of mess around this area right here. What do you think? Just around here for a little bit? Just kind of figure itself out?
Hey, yeah, and if it does that, I'd still be up, and I'm fine
You
with
still
that.
be up. Yeah, when did you get in? I like the support it has right here at 6. Like above 6 it just looks nice as long as it holds this level here.
Yeah, I got in at around 4.89, $5. That
What's your
area.
average? Wow.
Average is 4.89.
Yeah. I would take profits like at 8 or even like 780. I would start trimming though, for sure. You know, profit is profit, like you said. What do you think?
Yeah, that is correct.
So I don't have any other tickers to cover. I'm gonna quickly browse through the options flow data. By the way, I post a link there if you guys want to look at it. You can sign up for free, and then you can upgrade later if you want. But just use the options code right there, option spike, and you'll get 5% off if you do upgrade. What's you want me to look at any tickers on here? We got CrowdStrike. I'm filtering this out by volume. Let's actually do like 1,000 in volume. 3 to 1, and then hella money. So this one straight up Lee Auto for some reason it was popping today. It's up 364%. Let's look at Lee. So we were already bullish on China XPEV and stuff. I've completely forgot about Lee Auto. Let's look at this one. Yeah, this one's gapping up. And see, we had this downtrend resistance on it. Fuck. We missed out on this one. Wow. So right now,
Chipotle seems interesting as well. I might
Chipotle.
add that to my watch list.
That's an expensive ass stock though. Isn't it? That's expensive, like $1,600 stock. We want to get stocks for the viewers that they can afford.
I'm thinking the put side on it though.
That side. Oh. Bro, so this one looks nice. This Lee Auto one looks low-key nice. If like reopening stuff does keep going, this one's gonna probably try to go to 24, almost $25. I mean, I think I would keep it on watch and see if it consolidates a bit and then keep going up. But above $20 looks nice. Above, yeah, above this level looks good. And then also it's got the higher lows right here. Come on, you can't go wrong with this one. Kind of like this one. Bullish on Lee Auto. Let's look at the flow on this one really quick. Yeah, it's for the 9th. That's like 2 weeks out, I believe. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so next week. These are for next week. They're $20 calls already in the money. Hella volume on these. So those will be on watch. What else we got? Baba. So a lot of China names. A lot of China names. Something's going on with China. You want to give us the backstory on China, Trippy? Do you know anything on them? Bullish and bearish?
I do know that China is opening more and more concentration camps. I do know that.
Oh shit, is that bullish or is that bearish? That sounds bearish.
Yeah, it does sound pretty bearish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The news out of China isn't that much. If we are talking on a world political standpoint, China has been recently teasing a lot of their new missiles that they've been developing. Have been running a lot of military drill tests on their coast, and they've been bragging about their new nuclear bombs actually. So a lot of stuff that I actually need to talk about on live on a separate
Yeah.
stream.
Okay.
But
So then
in terms of stocks, like I said,
yeah.
guys, anything can happen.
China.
Yeah, China, anything can happen that would disrupt the market. So you see the market rallying, take advantage of it, okay, guys? Don't
Yeah.
stick to the plays too long, especially if it's a Chinese stock, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. So I'm trying to look through some, but I'm not seeing anything interesting. I see a lot of China names. Baba, Lee Auto, Neo, XPIV, a lot of hype stuff. So that's looking like what people are playing right now. A lot of China names. OK2, OK Okta, I think they reported a lot of volume on these today. I think they went up too. So I was telling people earlier they should get into some financial stuff, because if there's the storyline where the interest rates are going to stop or maybe pause or whatever, or start cutting, isn't that good for the banks? Damn.
Yeah, it is.
I was thinking there's CRM. Well, there's not that much interesting stuff. I'm gonna do the calls now. Oh, the puts now. Let's do the puts. Just fly through the puts. There's one here. Microsoft 285 puts. Those are way in the money. I don't care for those. Googly. 115 puts. Why are they all out the money? Am I missing something? Why are they including all these in the money puts?
Oof, that is interesting. It's like they know something.
Puts? Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Baba puts, 84 puts. And BIG. What is BIG? Big Lots? $20
yeah, I have 1,000 shares in that stock actually.
Big Lots? How'd you get 1,000 shares?
I bought it back like, I don't know when, like half a year ago, 6 months ago.
You must be down bad.
Yeah, I'm down bad.
Wow, sucks. Bro, we were talking about, oh my god, this is like old Triple G. Look, this is old Triple G TA. It played out, my guy. Look at this, I had the yellow
Wow, I
font and
missed
everything.
it. I missed it.
Yeah, there's a head and shoulders right here. It just straight cast straight. Wow, this is an old Triple G. Hey, the game changed, but I'm gonna stay the same, huh? Wow, we had the head and shoulders, and we set the bottoms
stuff,
down.
right?
Oh my God, big brain. Look, I said the bottom was down here, brother. Look at that. Come on now. You can't make this up. Wow, okay.
Rally or what? What's next?
I think the rally's next, huh? What do you think? Nah, I don't know, actually. It's in Big Lot. Actually, Big Lots is for broke people, right?
Not necessarily. They
It's
they're
for like, it's
more
like a
of a
Ross.
they're more of a dying franchise, so
That's what
there
I'm
aren't
saying.
there aren't many of them.
Yeah, but just for like broke people. And so it's gonna do good in recession times. That's what I'm saying.
You
Or
know,
you don't
there
think they make
have
it
been
out?
news about Big Lots not meeting demands on resupplies in their stores.
Mm-hmm.
So
So maybe BK, you think? Bankrupt?
yeah, they are a dying franchise. Yes.
So you don't think they make it out of the recession?
No, I don't believe
Uh,
so.
that's crazy. It looks like it's consolidating, brother, and it wants to do the breakout thing. But it's gonna take some time. Probably end of December. We're gonna find out if it breaks out. Maybe break down. If it dies. Wow, bro. Rest in peace, XX Tension. What'd you think? He had some bangers.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years or 3 4 years now without the young guy. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, age 20.
Yeah. Blackstone. I see some puts on Blackstone. 86 puts on Blackstone. Calling all Blackstone investors, sell your shares. There's puts coming. Big money is buying puts. I would wait. It looks like it's near the bottom of this
I
recent
do believe that Jerome Powell is setting up the market for a big reversal.
big dump, you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah, one.
early January 2023. This
Yeah, these
is
are
a
for
lot
earnings.
of tinfoil DD though, and
Yeah.
a lot of tinfoil concept. It's a tinfoil concept, you know.
Yeah. 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 Should we do a freestyle, you think, at the end of this? Wow.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you gotta, you don't need rehearsal though, right? You're just gonna spit. Let me
Yeah,
see. Wait.
I'm out of the Mary Jane, but that would not stop the creativity.
The creative flows, the creative mind. Yeah, I see you. I'm quickly browsing through some of these things, see if I see anything interesting. Blackstone has potential, but I'm gonna just add it on the watch list. I don't think it's quite ready. And then we're just slapping on the resistances, you know, slapping on the resistances. Seeing how, look at this.
Guys, and do not forget to tune in to my live stream
Mm-hmm.
because we have a lot of Sam Bankman Fried
Oh yeah,
DD,
yeah.
FTX DD, and the future of the US dollar and the introduction of digital currency. We have a
Mm-hmm.
special on that.
Okay. When do you want to do that actually? Cause I haven't heard from you.
Let's do a poll. What do the fans want? Let me know.
Yeah, comment down below when you want to see Trippy on. For real, for real. Cause this is him on off the clock. You want him tuned in, clock, pot heavy, you feel me? Or no? Were you gonna be smoking that day or no? You usually get the mind blowing, get the mind going. We can't talk about that stuff no more, huh? Cause then I get demonetized, even though I'm not monetized. That's crazy. They be doing me like that. CRDO, just going through some. What is this? This one's down bad. 1250 CRDO. What is Crodo? I'm just flying through some puts, see what's going on. Credo Technology. What is this? This doesn't look that nice, actually. Doesn't look appetizing. It looks like it's been like in this range up here, and it's got the range down here, so you know what's next. What do you think about this one? Look, maybe it comes back down. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Crowdo. We'll have to. Okay, so the ones that I found out of this was JDCRDO, Blackstone, and then the China stuff. So Baba and Li Auto were nice too. And we were kind of already looking into those. I think those were the only ones we saw that were interesting for the put side. But we
Oh,
gotta look.
and I'm bullish on GTII in the short term.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one. They got a lot of people on that one right now, huh?
You know, the funny thing is, there's this show YouTuber, Lou versus Wall Street, who
Yeah,
was shilling GTII to people, and now it's like back down from all-time highs.
yeah. But you were adding it to the watch list, no?
Yeah, it's added to the watch list. It's under $2 right now.
Mm. You're gonna buy it though, or what? Oh man, I can't find anything juicy. I think we're good with where we're at. We got SoFi, we got XPEV and China relatives. Then we got Snow, DraftKings. We're gonna keep an eye out on Blackstone and CRDO, and then SPY. I think those are good. And then GTII is for Trippy. What else did you say you had on watch? Fuck, I forgot.
CONE.
Oh yeah, Clean Energy, and there was one other one. Oh, BBW. Big Build a Bear Workshop. Yep, yep. Oh, should I look up some of those flows on some of those stocks or not? Nah.
Yeah, if you want, let's take a look.
All right, let me go look really quick. I am gonna cut this stream soon because we're reaching our 1 hour. But you guys feel free to subscribe and check out the links in the description and subscribe. Oh, look at puts. People selling puts on Clown. Clown. I said Clown. Clean. But that doesn't mean they're not selling puts. It just came in as a sell. They're either buying or selling puts, but there's no call activity, brother. I would be careful on this one. I don't know. There's nothing else on it though, for real, for real. Let's just look at 15,000. There's $7 call for 2 years out. That's it. Let's do like 10K. Nothing, brother. Oh, there's a lot of calls actually. Okay, okay. Okay. There we go. See, they're hiding the big ones. Look. 1K. They put them in. They put them in small orders so they don't get detected through the triple G 32G filter. They're for 2-3 weeks out. So that kind of leads us to that, you know, the chart's kind of low-key bullish kind of stuff. Yeah. 6 and 7. I do think we see 7 for real. Interesting, interesting. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna close up this stream because we're close to the 1 hour time mark. I want to keep these under an hour. If you guys want to tune into the next one, hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm actually live, and then you can add your ticker requests. We didn't get any today, but we got some from Trippy though. And if you can, hit the like button. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. You got anything to say, Trippy?
Just be vigilant, and profit is profit.
Yes, sir. And can you run down this SPY chart for us real quick? Just tell us your opinions.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, we might break out of this triangle right here around the 400. Where are we at right now? 400 what? 407?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we chop all the way back down to under 399, folks, and then choppy the rest of the week. End of the week, my prediction is 393 to 394. GGG's prediction is, what was it again?
Nah, I'm data dependent right now, brother. I say tomorrow we choppy, and then Yeah, 393, or we're going to 410, 413, 415.
Wait, let's bring up the U.S. currency real quick.
Which one? The dollar?
Yeah.
This. Oh fuck! It's over, brother.
No. I believe we're going to bounce at least $4 pump. If we get at least a $4 pump, guys, we are set SPY above 400. If we get
but just we gotta retouch 104, I think. So I do see the bounce, but I think we gotta find this base still. So we haven't really touched that base yet. So
yeah.
I think and then we bounce.
Okay, that's fine. As long as our rally isn't more than $4. Guys, here's a little stock tip from me, Trippy.
All right.
If this, for some reason, if the dollar ever rallies more than $4, that means the stock market will tank. Not coming from me, that's just how it is. So for me, preferably, because I am bullish on the short term for the SPY and the overall market, I also believe the dollar will pump $4 and then go back down and find support or whatever, and then go back up. So that's just how I see it.
Damn, that's big brain though. Actually, do you think oil and everything's dead already, or are you still bullish on that after the crash?
Do you know any oil stocks that you are looking at?
Oh yeah, well, it's natural gas, baby. I got Crotera. Called this one out early too, down here.
Ah, I see. Yeah, it looks like it's ready for a bounce, huh?
It's been bouncing. What you mean? It's been
Yeah.
bouncing. Look, so this is the chart I got. We got a downtrend, we got an uptrend. What do you think's next, brother? Up here. Come on, look up here.
A breakout could happen.
Well, maybe a retest, then the breakout, you know? I mean, just being optimistic here, but we are holding this nice little trend. So as long as we hold this nice little trend, let me go to the 1 hour. Oh wait, quickly before I show you the 1 hour. Bullish flip here on the MACD. Bullish momentum here, finally. Just starting to flip. You see it had a little nice touch of the bullish momentum, then a nice little pullback, but now it's, you know, starting to confirm the bullish momentum. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick. Holding nice low support right here, bullish momentum. MACD is, you know, trying to figure itself out actually, but as long as we hold this trend, I think we can continue just strolling all along, maybe back to like 29 right here. And actually, now that I look at it, this kind of low-key looks like a cup and handle.
Wow.
So it's about to break out, actually, brother.
Get your calls ready. How's the flow looking like? Have you seen that already?
Well, we're going to have to save that one for another day because we're about over the limit, brother. But they can subscribe, which don't you think? They can subscribe.
Turn on the bell.
Yes, sir. And go follow. Are you on Twitter yet? Come on now. I know you got the private Discord, but come on.
No, I am exclusively only in the Bebop Syndicate Discord. So if you like to chat with me, you got to find me there.
Yes, sir. And set on the Trippy Alerts notification roll. That's a must. You guys got to stay up to date with all real world shit. But that's enough for us. Say your goodbyes, Trippy. We're gonna sign off.
Peace out, guys. Let's go, USA.
Let's go, USA. And stay tuned for Trippy's episode coming soon to a live stream near you. Or when? When do you want it? This week, you think?
Before Saturday.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all stay tuned for that. Stay safe. Stay tuned for the next live stream. Peace.